Good morning, Joseph Case High School. Today's Tuesday, June 9th. I want to thank senior families who have sent me some pictures about their students' graduation event at Case Family Graduation on Sunday. I've gotten such really nice emails about the event, and we'll continue to publish the pictures in Cardinal Notes this week. So we'll continue to send Cardinal Notes to seniors and senior families this week, so you can collect some of those pictures. Speaking of pictures, one of our teachers, Tommy Whalen, has published a whole compilation of pictures that he took for 6.5 hours on Sunday for seniors and their families to enjoy. So we'll be sending out that link to you in this afternoon's Cardinal Notes as well. Yesterday, both parents and students received links to complete a survey for some feedback for how remote learning has gone for them. This survey was requested by the Office of the Superintendent. So I've just sent out the links to parents and students. They are different links. I don't have a deadline date on that. So please complete it as soon as possible. Again, you can check your school email or the email that is registered to the school for those surveys. We have an opportunity. It's kind of a quick turnaround. It is for students from the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. Has an opportunity for 300 high school students to join Commissioner Jeff Riley and 2 Harvard professors this Friday in an online competitive and engaging team building exercise. They're looking for schools to put together teams of 7 students from various grades. So for us, from grades 9, 10, and 11 this year, to provide them with a hands-on learning experience for the value of teamwork. So I'll be crafting a very simple form for students who are interested in this. In the form, there's also a media release form. It'll be on a Google Doc, so you'll have to copy it in order to submit it to me again. Or if I can figure it out, maybe I can put the media release form in the Google Doc. There's a thought. I hadn't thought of that yet. So anyway, I'll be sending it to freshmen, sophomore, and junior students. And literally, I'll be taking the first 7 students who sign up for the event. It's a quick turnaround. They want all the information by Wednesday. But you have to complete all of the different things, including the media release form. But I probably can do that with a checkbox, which I haven't considered. It will take place this Friday. It is entirely online. It'll take place from 10 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. here. So it's looks interesting. I don't have too many details about it. And again, the information was sent to me very, very late. One thing I do want to address with students and families in grades 9, 10, and 11 is just some about the pass-fail and what Term 4 looks like in terms of GPA. I think there's a lot of confusion out there and a lot of maybe misinformation or assumptions made. Please understand there is no precedent nor no policy about grading during a pandemic. So I, with myself and Mrs. Solera at the junior high school, we looked at many models and we advocated for the following, that Term 4 is pass-fail. For seniors, we froze their GPAs in order to calculate top 10 and valedictorian and salutatorian at the end of Term 3 for seniors. But in order for senior teachers to calculate a final grade, we came up with a very student-friendly rubric to quantify pass-fail for students' participation in Term 4 classes, as well as kind of a holistic understanding of their assignments. And that was used in order to determine an end-of-year grade by which credit was awarded to seniors, and therefore we could graduate them, etc. here. So after finalizing the data for seniors in Term 4, we determined that this model would work as well for underclassmen in grades 9, 10, and 11. It will especially reward students who have worked hard between April and June, who have been completing their assignments, who have been engaged in online learning, and doing work with their teachers and classes. I encourage all students to continue to be engaged with their classes in this last week and embrace all of the remote learning opportunities that your teachers have presented you with. You may also use your final week to make up work that you might have missed. You'll have to coordinate that with your teachers here, but grades are not due until next week, so you still have time. But in no way was term 4 not going to count. You have to understand that the credit, and therefore your GPA, is determined by an end of the year grade. And our end of the year is for terms 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, if you've been working hard, there won't be any problem. You will be rewarded for your hard work in terms of the GPA. There was absolutely misperceptions out there about that. And I hope this clarifies a little bit. I'll try to put this in Cardinal Notes today as well. And I've been answering specific questions to families and students regarding that. Our word of the day is detritus. Detritus is a noun meaning debris or remnants or loose materials. So used in a sentence, the noun detritus, it took city workers several hours to clean up the detritus from the rally. So Joseph Case High School provides a safe, diverse, and nurturing environment to help students become lifelong learners with 21st century skills. Our core values are communication, authentic learning opportunities, shared responsibility and academic excellence and integrity, engagement of students as active learners, high-order thinking skills, and a strong 21st century knowledge base. It's a kind of a cloudy day right now. Please make the most of your last week and a few days at Joseph Case High School to bring positive closure to this academic year. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is a day with filled with meetings for me. I'm on the computer doing these face-to-face Zoom meetings really between now and almost 3 p.m. today. Just one after another. So Tuesdays are usually a busy day for me, but I hope they are a productive day for you, and that you make the most of today. As I said yesterday, you have the power to shift your story, so use your power well. My friends, stay strong, stay safe. If you can stay home, stay gracious to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow.